All right, welcome. Let's check this out. We got the Case Farmall 120 Alpha. Here it is. These go for this is a 2017 model. These go for between um, 17, 18,000 on the low end. Pretty beat up one. This is probably a parts tractor, and I'm going to explain more about that in a minute here because for reasons I'll show you. The seat's kind of beat up, but these go for between maybe 18,000 on the low end to up to probably 80,000 still, maybe 90 for one in really good shape. 120 horsepower, Fiat engine. We're going to go over here and start with this. All right, let's see if I can get up close. CNH Industrial. You can read up on them. They own a lot of stuff. They're in 160 countries. This is a, right there, 2017 engine. These guys, CNH, they own a lot of stuff. They can manufacture these things. Well, this one's obviously made in Mexico, but they have facilities in the Netherlands, Italy, and so on. This is a Fiat engine. It's a 4-cylinder straight turbo diesel after-cooled. And this engine it's 274 cubic inches in displacement. For those of you who speak not tractor, that van right there has a V8 with approximately the same cubic inch diameter, same displacement as this. It's about the same, but that's a V8 and that's a 4-cylinder. What does it mean? Well, it means this tractor has really big pistons, for one thing. And I'm not here to get into a long dissertation on engineering, but it's purpose-built, and it's set up in a way that delivers reliable power to a tractor doing tractor things. That's set up to do van things. This has 120 horsepower, about half what that does, but if you hook these up in a tug-of-war configuration, I'm pretty sure that this tractor would pretty easily pull that van against its will. So 120 horsepower here, 274 cubic inch diameter, straight 4-cylinder turbo diesel with an aftercooler. This is an 8-speed forward, 8-speed in reverse. Yeah, that's what it is. We have about 40 to 58 gallons of fuel capacity depending on the year on these guys. This is a PTO here, your power takeoff. This powers whatever, delivers power to whatever farming implements you care to drag behind it. That's what delivers it. This shaft, just like a shaft comes out of the back of your engine and delivers power to the transmission, which propels your vehicle forward. So this is enough power to run the tractor itself and pull whatever it's pulling, plus deliver power to whatever it's pulling. So that's a 120 horsepower delivered much differently than it would be delivered to something like that or that. So that's what we got. Going back to the Frankenstein, and that's not a dig at the tractor, it's just that, people buy them and they can do whatever they want with them. But you got an AgStar tire here, AgStar, and then up here you got a BKT, and then over here you got a Goodyear, and then over here you got a Firestone. So Firestone is owned by Bridgestone, by the way, which is one of the biggest, I think probably the oldest tire company in the US, if not the world. Firestone is owned by Bridgestone, and I like those tires. I use them a lot. They last a long time. So you got to be careful. You go to look at this, missing a lug nut there, missing a whole stud there. Things to look at. If you're in the used tractor market, go ahead and pay attention to what you're getting. Not a big deal, easy to replace, but it'll tell you a little bit about the life of the tractor. The seat's kind of beat up, and I don't know if that's from use or if it's from the weather. I have not looked at the hours on this thing, or if they're even visible, but there's our dashboard. Obviously, the lower the hours and the better condition. the more the tractor is worth. So you got some pedals down there. So this is our overview of the Case Farmall 120 Alpha. At one time, Case and Farmall were two separate companies for you old timers out there. Let's get a better, one more shot of this to close this out.